Recently, there has been a wave of cyber attacks online, including phishing scams such as fake emails that offering discount coupon or a text message that giving away free smartphones. This might cause a person who respond to the message to be compromised. According to the US breaking news, one single cyber attack has the potential to cost major Asia Pacific ports upwards of 110 billion US dollars in damages, which is a figure that is equivalent to half of total losses incurred from global natural disaster last year. This can occur in an extreme scenario during which a virus infects 50 major ports across Singapore, China, Japan, South Korea, and Malaysia. Nowadays, there is a great economic potential for us to utilize the information available in this digital era. However, in order to ensure the citizens' private information is being protected and safe online, it is important to have an effective cybersecurity policy.
Okay. Let's look into the summary of the policy.
The National Cybersecurity Policy is formulated based on a national cybersecurity framework that comprises legislation and regulatory, technology, public-private cooperation, institutional and international aspects. The policy is aimed to address the risk to the critical national information infrastructure, means CNII, which comprises the network information systems of 10 critical sectors. Next, the critical sectors are national defense and security, transportation, banking and finance, health service, emergency service, energy, information and communication, government, food and agriculture, and water. The policy recognizes the critical and highly interdependent nature of the CNII. It also aims to develop and establish a comprehensive program and frameworks that will ensure the effectiveness of cybersecurity control over virtual assets.
On the subject of the implementation, there are three phases, which is as follows. The first phase. This phase addresses the immediate concern and measures that can be taken to immediately implement cybersecurity, such as identifying stopgap measures to address fundamental vulnerability to the information security of the CNII. This is a company with a creation of the centralized platform that provides security mechanism and rising awareness of information security and its implication within the CNII.
1 year later.
The second phase. This phase concentrates on building the infrastructure required for cybersecurity, which also include the setting up of the necessary system, processes, standard, and institution arrangement. In this phase, efforts will be given to build capacity amongst researchers and info security professionals.
3 years later.
The third phase. This phase focuses on maintaining the efforts provided in the first two phases, such as developing self-reliance in terms of technology, as well as professional and monitoring mechanism to ensure compliance. As these efforts are established, there is a need to evaluate and improve such mechanisms and to create the culture of cybersecurity. Okay, since we have implemented the policy for so many years, can you show me how effective is the policy?
Yes, our team has made some evaluation on the effectiveness of this policy. Let's have a look of the evaluation result. This policy has effectively created cybersecurity awareness among the public, especially the young who are exposed to a high risk in cybersecurity. National Cybersecurity Agency, NASA, had organized cybersecurity awareness program in primary school, secondary school, and university as well. This policy had guided the young in their cybersecurity journey. Moving forward into IR 4.0, the universities such as Samuel University looks to narrow the cybersecurity skills gap by training new talents in the field of cybersecurity. The university has invested 3 million ringgit in its cybersecurity intelligence lab. They aims to teach and train students in cybersecurity. Referring to the Global Cybersecurity Index, which is a trusted reference that measures the commitment of countries to cybersecurity at a global level. Malaysia is the top 3 most committed country, which the index ranking is right after Singapore and United States. According to statistics provided by Cyber 999 Help Center, which is operated by Cybersecurity Malaysia, 266 cyberbullying cases were reported in 2018. Compared with 292 in 2017. For the first 8 months of this year, a total of 117 cases were reported against 181 for the corresponding period last year. But it does not mean that there is an overall reduction of such cases in this country, and there is no indicator shows that the menace is well under control.
October 18, University Malaya ePay online portal was being hacked with an image similar to the anonymous guy Frank's mask. The personal details of the UM academic and non-academic staff were leaked online, including nearly 24,000 login ID and password from UM ePay online payment portal. Cybersecurity Malaysia say, according to its Cyber 999 Help Center, there were 178 data breach involving internet user from January to September this year, compared to 63 and 19 respectively in 2018 and 2017.
What are the challenges that we are going to face?
Well, our team has come up with 2 main challenges. Let's have a look.
According to the National Cybersecurity Policy, the expansion and rapid development of information and communication technology have increased Malaysia's reliance on technology, thereby aggravative of the risk of cybersecurity threats. The open porous dimension and of cyberspace with easy access and availability as well as anonymity has also increased the risk of the cyber attacks on the nation critical information infrastructure, abuse the internet, cyber spy, and other related transgressions. The present trend of cyber attack and cybersecurity incidents have been in the rise and more difficult to predict.
Oh, there's such a huge challenges. Do you have any recommendation?
Sure, let's have a look.
The defense industry as well as defense and security research program too need to be improved to reduce reliance on foreign technology. As Malaysia navigates the strategic competition playing out between China and the West in the race for 5G, it will also have to rely on foreign partners to provide the backbone of its digital leap to the IR 4.0. Our Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir has mentioned that Malaysia will continue to use Huawei technology as much as possible in the future. In this case, Malaysia will be facing risk of spying by a foreign power. Hence, it is important for us to reduce the reliance on foreign technology. Besides that, the country's cybersecurity need to be constantly refined and strengthened in line with the advent of ever-changing and complex digital age. Hence, we can say that the cybersecurity is a never-ending battle. When the bad guys attacks, we need to do something to defend. And when we do so, the bad guys will always continue to do something else to counter us too. As a recommendation, we will need to have research that will develop new knowledge on how to combat cybersecurity hackers. For example, the government can provide more education programs on the cybersecurity so that more profession and talent is nurtured in this industry. As a conclusion, cybersecurity is important because the technology are vulnerable of being hacked. The government as well as all other parties who owe a responsibility to consumers should give due attention to data protection. With the cooperation among all parties, we will be able to minimize cybersecurity incident losses in the future.